Hello and welcome to a special GCSE revision video. In this video I'm going to do a question on ratios because I was asked specifically by a viewer to do just this. If you want to see more videos on this, don't forget to click the like button so I know that these are the kind of videos you would actually prefer me to be doing. There are 386 more students than teachers in a school. If the ratio of teachers to students is 7 to 200, what is the total number of teachers and students? Why don't you pause the video for a minute and test yourself on this question. Okay, so how did you get on with that question? Well, we're told there are 386 more students than teachers in a school. If the ratio of teachers to students is 7 to 200, what is the total number of teachers and students? Well, what we're told is that the ratio of students and teachers is teachers to students is 7 to 200. So what we can say is we don't know how many teachers and students there are, but we do know that there are 7 out of every 207. So out of a total of 207 people, 7 of them are teachers and 200 of them are students. So 7 out of 207 times this unknown quantity, which I'm going to call x, is equal to the number of teachers. And 200 out of 207 times x, which is the unknown quantity, is equal to students. But what we know is that the difference between the number of students and the number of teachers is 386. So if we take the number of students, which is 200x over 207, and we subtract the number of teachers, which is 7x over 207, then we know from the question that that is equal to 386. Now we can combine this fraction because the two denominators are the same. So it's 200x minus 7x all over 207 is equal to 386. Now we can combine this numerator here, so 200x minus 7x is 193x. So 193x over 207 is equal to 386. Okay, so if we multiply both sides by 207 and then divide by 193, we'll get the value for x. So x is equal to 386 times 207 all over 193. I've got a sneaky suspicion that 386 over 193 is going to be 2. In fact, I'm convinced that that's correct, because 19 times 2 is 38 and 3 times 2 is 6. So that will cancel and that will become 2. So this is just 2 times 207, which is 414. So x is equal to 414. I give myself a little bit more space to work with. So now that we know that there are a total of 414, how many are students and how many are teachers? So 7 times 414 over 207 is equal to the number of teachers. Now again, that's just 2, isn't it? So 7 times 2 is 14, so the number of teachers is equal to 14. Now if the total number of students and teachers is 414 and 14 of them are teachers, then that means there are 400 students. So how did you get on with that question? Was that the same answer you got? Okay, I hope you got on all right with that question. If you want to see more questions like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because I will be uploading a few more questions like this. And I'd like to wish you all the best with your revision and all the best with your exams, especially if you're taking them this year. And I look forward to seeing you in another video.